PWCC is a great way to sell your sports cards. If you're looking for a way to support the Cajun Cardboard YouTube channel, consider using the promo code Cajun, all caps, CAJUN, when you're selling your cards on the PWCC marketplace. Hey guys, Brian with Cajun Cardboard coming at you from the great state of Louisiana. Another mail day. It's mail day number 130, and this is just happenstance, the last mail day, number 129. If you watched that on Saturday, I had 10 Jordan cards, and none of them were gem mint. Not a single PSA 10, not a single BGS 9.5, which was unusual for somebody like me, because you know I do prioritize the higher graded stuff. It just happened to kind of shake out that way. 0 for 10. Well, today's video is 10 Jordan cards, and all of them are PSA 10. And most of these cards, in fact, I think every single one of these cards came from the cross-country collection and graded a PSA 10 on my own submission to PSA. So let's not waste any time. It's mail day number 130. I don't think there's any massive cards in here, but there's some good ones that we need to kind of talk through. So let's get cranking. I've got the slideshow pulled up, and let's start with number 1. It's a base card, but it is a second-year Topps Chrome base, 1997, card number 123, with Jordan finishing with the great Glenn Robinson, and I think that we decided that was Andrew Lang reaching out with his right hand for some reason, nowhere near where Jordan is. But this card came back a 10. I graded it myself, and it is a happy addition to the collection. But let me show you where it sort of fits in, right? And that's what sort of makes my mail days different. Is I'm going to show you guys where this card fits in the grand scheme of things. So I've got my 1997 Topps number 123 and Topps Chrome number 123 family pulled up for you guys. So base Topps 123 PSA 10. Another base Topps number 123 PSA 10. I probably need to sell one of those. I've got the 1997 number 123 Chrome Refractor with impeccable coloring. I don't have the 10. I need it. This is a placeholder 9 with great coloring until I pick up the 10. The 1997 Topps minted in Springfield copper. There is a gold out there, but we don't know if it was an accident or an error, or we don't know what the hell's going on with it. But there is actually a gold stamped minted in Springfield that found its way into the world. Whether it was intentional or not, we don't really know. And then lastly, the card that we saw today, the 1997 Topps Chrome number PSA 10. So that's a neat little like mini set of Jordan stuff. And the only one I'm missing, of course, is going to be the Refractor PSA 10, which I need to replace. So that's kind of where this card fits into my collection. It's actually a pretty expensive card for a base card. It's about $200. There are 545 of them out there, so it's not crazy rare. What doesn't make sense to me is, like, again, it's a base card, so you wouldn't think there'd be this much variation, but this card is sold for anywhere from $157 to $380 just over the last year. That's a humongous disparity that you just don't expect to see. Maybe it's old label, new label, maybe it's, you know, bad 10s, good 10s. I don't know, but on a card like this, you wouldn't expect to see that type of variation, to be quite honest with you. So I thought that was interesting. Next card on our list, card number 2 on the mail day, is another base card. It's the 1998 Fleer Tradition. This is the true base, right? They have the perfect 10 green version. That's a little bit later. It's a subset card. This is the true base, card number 23 with MJ stroking the jump shot. Vintage 61 PSA 10. Happy to put it in my collection. Again, it's got that 1961 feel to it. Of course, you guys are familiar with that. Next is a 93 Stadium Club members only. This is my only PSA 10 members only from 1993 Stadium Club. And it is the Frequent Flyers, and it is a PSA 10, and it's Frequent Flyers because you'll see this little stamp right here, right? So I don't know if this is before or after Delta Airlines came up with their Frequent Flyers Club. I think it was Delta, maybe it was American, I can't remember. But this is card number 181. It is a subset card. The members only stamp is up here in the netting, and it's gold, and you can actually see it in this particular year. The back of this card is awesome. The back of this card is really cool. I like the color. I like the look on Jordan's face. He probably just dunked on on somebody or dime somebody up or just won a game. But where does it fit in my collection? Well, let me show you. I've got 3 cards from 1991 Stadium Club, number 181, frequent flyers. Let me show you what they are. The first one is the first day issue, which is the rarest. And this one, instead of having the members only stamp, it has the silver foil first day issue stamp. So this is the rarest of the 3 that I'm about to show you. And then I've got the card, the base card, right? So no members only stamp. So this is just the true base card, number 181, frequent flyers, PSA 10. And then we've got the members only parallel of the 181 frequent flyers that we saw today. So that's kind of how it fits into my collection. Next on our mail day list is another base. There's 3 base cards from this 1996 Topps NBA Stars Finest set. 24, 74, and 124. I now do have all 3 of those cards, but I haven't done the mail day for the last one. When I do, I'll put them all 3 together and show you guys the base cards. Of course, there are refractor versions of all 3 of these cards. There are atomic refractor versions of all 3 of those cards. So to collect the entire mini set of 1996 Topps NBA Stars Finest Michael Jordan cards, you're going to need to pick up 9, where are my fingers? 9 of those, 3, and 3 base refractor atomic. Teammates, yes, it's driving me crazy that it is askew in the slab. It is not perfectly lined up with the PSA slab. That does bother me, and you guys know I hate even talking about it, so we're not going to spend a lot of time on this card. There are 2 97 Upper Deck Teammates Jordan cards. There's this red one, and then there's a blue one, and somebody reminded me who pairs with him on the blue one. I forget. This one I'm pretty sure is Pippen, and these cards are called Teammates, and it's actually a 2-card set. They fit together perfectly, similar to the the triumvirate sets, T1Bs and the T9Bs, but this is just 2 cards and they fit together just like the Fusion cards from I think it's 96 Stadium Club, maybe 95, I can't remember. And then speaking of fusing together and forming a mini set, here's another triplicate, right? Another triptych, another 3-card trio set. This is the 1997 UD3 MJ3. This is card number 1, so it's die cut on the left. Card number MJ3 is die cut on the right, and card number MJ2 is oval and die cut in the middle. I'll show you what I'm talking about because I'm really excited. I might be the only person with this. Not that it's, I'm beating my chest a little bit just because it's cool, but it's not like I'm going to retire. I got 2 full copies, guys. And so you'll see I've got 6 PSA 10s on your screen. I've got 2 copies of the MJ3-1, 2 copies of the MJ3-2, 2 copies of the MJ3-3. If you're a loyal watcher of the content on my channel, you may have seen the PSA grade reveal where I got 1 of each, 1, 2, and 3 from the cross-country collection. I sent them in to PSA, and they were actually cards number 1, 2, and 3 in my PSA submission, and those suckers came back 10, 10, 10. And I was like, well, damn, ain't that something, because I've already got the set in PSA 10, which took me forever to find the MJ3-3 at a reasonable price. So now I've got duplicate sets. So I've got 6 cards in total, all PSA 10. I am pretty happy about that because I think those are cool cards. Especially the MJ3-3 gets a little pricey. The one on the end's a little bit rarer. The 94 Action Pack. You guys know I don't collect baseball, but I don't know why. I feel like I should have, I don't know. I could let this one go. I could keep it. I think I had 3 of these. They actually graded really well from the cross-country collection. I know for sure I sold 1 of them this weekend in New Orleans, or by the time you watch this, a month ago in New Orleans. I am going to probably hang on to 1 of these. I don't know how many of them are out there. There ain't a tremendous amount of value here, but it's one of the few Michael Jordan baseball cards that I do still have in my collection. 94 Collector's Choice Silver Signature. I think each one of these has a silver signature and a gold signature, and there's like a billion cards in the 1994 Collector's Choice, so I'm not going to get too much into the weeds. This is a card that looked great when I looked at it from the cross-country collection, so I decided, you know what the hell, let's run it up the flagpole. I'm not exactly, going out of my way to try to complete the Silver Signature series set in PSA 10 from 1994 Collector's Choice. I've got bigger fish to fry, as they say. This is a minnow amongst whales that I'm chasing, and so it graded a 10. It's a Jordan card. It's not just the true base. It is the Silver Signature parallel, so there's something to be said for that. So it'll sit in my vault, and it's actually a checklist card. It's Jordan, kind of sketched image or painted image on the front, but the back of it's just kind of just showing you the cards, the checklist, right? And this is ironically card number 420, which shows up down here as checklist number 420. So pretty cool. Anyway, and I think that's it. Let's go back. Yeah, so 10 Jordan cards, 10 PSA 10 Jordan cards, and then a lot of them have interesting little stories about where they fit in my collection. Hopefully you guys enjoyed another mail day video. Again, sorry, no tier 1 cards on here, no tier 2 cards on here. Probably not even any tier 3 cards. I gotta try to remember where this MJ3, I'm pretty sure that's tier 4. Yeah, that's tier 4 card. So no tier 1, tier 2, or tier 3. A couple tier 4 cards, and then a couple of really cool base cards. I think that are that kind of help complete the collection, or at least move me closer to completion, which I'll never arrive at. Thank you guys again for watching Mail Day number 130. Please remember, if you want to support the channel, I got 4 ways you can do it. Just go read the YouTube description. I won't bore you on this one. Let's make this one short and sweet, about a 10-12 minute video. Thank you guys as always for watching. Hopefully you're enjoying your weekend. That's usually when you're going to see these mail days release, in the mornings, on the weekends, sort of mid-mornings around 10, 11, 12 o'clock, Central Time in the morning. Thank you guys again for watching. Keep collecting. Stay positive in the hobby. Peace.